Hey everybody, what's going on? Kenny here, coming at you with a late night video. I was gonna kind of do a little review of this Aqua nano skimmer that I've got. It's about the only one that I could find that's got a pump on it. There is a CAD lighting nano skimmer out there. It's about twice as much as what this one costs. This only costs 50 bucks on eBay and Amazon and stuff like that, but I haven't got this to really produce a good skimmet. It's actually started to today. Bubbles were actually reaching the top and, coming off the lid here, but see, they're starting to kind of work up again, but it just doesn't produce a good skimmet now. It's small, it's good and compact, One thing I did do is on the impeller is I wrapped some fishing string around the impeller blades. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that it breaks the bubbles up good enough. So, what I was kind of thinking, if you guys can see that, focus. I think I might try to make a bubble plate for it. I plan on getting a new skimmer anyways, but I'm gonna still try to mod this anyways and see if I can still get it to produce, and maybe it'd be a little bit of information for people out there. But what I was thinking is, if I've got some of this stuff, I was going to use it for my overflow, but it wasn't helping the overflow. But I was thinking of gluing some of this to the top of the impeller, because the impeller is right in there. And you take this plastic cover off, and it's basically right there. But I thought maybe gluing some of this to or checking it out to see, if I glue that on there, if it will, as it's spinning, really create more turbulence in there to get them bubbles broken up. And then even also, like I said, put a bubble plate on the top of this little cone that comes up, if I can get it to focus. But put a bubble plate on there and see how that works. And then maybe even go as far as drilling a hole in here, because it goes straight down, and maybe even putting in a new air stone in there. But the air stone might be a last resort thing, if I even get to that. But if I had, I'm no expert by any means when it comes to skimmers, so don't beat me up too much about it. But I don't think that I would recommend this. There's a lot better skimmers out there than this, And one thing I could tell you is, if you're going to do a sump system, make sure you have your skimmer before you build your sump. That way, that you have room for it, essentially. You want to make sure you have room for it. The one that I'm looking at, I'm hoping it's going to fit in this first chamber. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I don't think that I would recommend this skimmer. It might be a good skimmer once it, if you do some mods to it, but like, why? I would rather spend the money and have something working good than have to modify it to get it to work really good. That's my opinion. I mean, like I said, it was getting the foam up to the top, but what it kind of does is the bubbles pop up here or in there, and the water particles kind of come up and over. So there's liquid in there now, but it's just from like the bubbles popping. So But today it was actually skimming and having some foam reach up to the top. I mean, the design is nice and small, compact. But like I said, it seems like it needs something more than what it's got. That's the pump there on the bottom, air valve or the air line. Right now, I got the air line opened all the way, but I would not recommend this. I wouldn't. I would spend the extra little bit of money and get something a little bit nicer than this one, in my opinion. So, but it's about all I got. That's what I got to say about this skimmer. I do not recommend it. I'll still try to modify it even after I get the new skimmer, and you know, just to see if I can get it to really pull some skim, and then I can always post them updates. And you know, if you decide to go with this cheaper skimmer, you can try to do something like I did. Hey there, buddy. And maybe you guys can. It might work for you too. You okay? Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't buy this. Spend the extra money, buy something a little nicer than that. The skimmer here. But I'll definitely keep you updated on what I get done to this. So, but that's all I got. Thanks, guys.